Unfortunately, yeah, I died while doing a few things between streams, and well, don't look. This isn't funny. I need to get a sword that hits you. Ow! Boxing slime. Not complaining, but boxing slimes was not what I had in mind today. Let me see. It's a bit bad when I don't even have 2 sticks on me. One of you guys is going to help me in a minute, I can see it. Yeah, that's good. All of that, and I take out gravel. Let's take the shovel, I think. The one annoying thing about slimes, they don't take the hint. Where did... Anyway, right, what I'm after... Oh, go away, you big lump. Find the hole. That didn't work. This might take a while because my slime chunks, well, started being a slime chunk again. So, right. Anyway. Right. Yes, hi, you're cute, but bye. Anyway, let's try that again, shall we? Don't need to stand still at the moment. Right, let's get some tools and get back into the nether. And yes, unfortunately, that does mean no food on me and no armor. But hey. Happens in the nether, unfortunately, you know. Did learn one very, you know, it proves the point. Don't dig down, and they're right, you don't. And I've got some iron around here somewhere. Bingo. More wood apart from that one block. Isn't looking like it. Oh no, yes I do. Right. So how is everybody? I hope everybody's doing okay. I myself, I'm fine. The family's doing okay as far as I know. Do I risk? Right. I'll show you what I've changed so far, and I'll carry on from there. Before I forget. Yeah, I didn't think that one through. Stone, I've got a... Aha. Didn't think that bit through. Excuse me. Alright, put the iron away, put the shovel away, put the pick away. And... Yes, I can hear you, Ghast. Where's the P? Right, there we go. Doji, oh yes you can. I've just realised I can get up here. Oh well. Oh, looks like I've got a pigman gardener. How are they looking over there? Oh, okay. Well, okay. This is what I carried on between, you know, between streams. That is where the accident happened. As I say, not my proudest moment. Got some more nether quartz above us. And yeah, we head down here. Let's just say I had a bit of fun with this. All the way down here. Apparently the ghasts don't have fun with not being able to shoot me. Down here. Missed a block. Ah, there we go, that's better. Down here, round here. Down here. Get rid of that. There we go. And then boom, there's my other nether portal. But I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing Endermen in the Nether. Pal, you looked at me, I did not look at you. Hey, you still looked at me. Oh dear. What is it with Endermen and staring at you? Yeah, this carries on for... Hey, good to see you too, mate. Yeah, this is what I was up to Saturday. Aha. Which unfortunately at the moment ends right here. I'm going to see how far something is in the overworld first, and well, try and divide it by 8 for here. I'll show you back where the other portal is. Hopefully that rather miffed Enderman isn't still around. Down here. There he is. There's a lot of space he could have got in here. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I'm not trying to. Would it be a bit out of order for me to tell a zombie to go get life? Right. But honestly, I don't know why I sound like somebody else, when really I should sound like me. You know, probably a little controversial, but... And now I have a parrot that sounds like a spider. Wonderful. There we go. Stacking a bit of food. Where we want to head. You did a bit. Hang on, you're supposed to turn into a drowned. You've been in the water that long. See? Come on, up you come. Come on. Honestly. There you can actually see the lights under the water this time. I took a sail over those about 2 weeks ago, because I wasn't sure, you know, if they were sea lanterns or whatever. And what they are sea pickles in a really, really good position. It is, you know, for a game that's as blocky as what Minecraft is, you do get some fairly decent views, really. these are the only 2 bits of 3 bits of jungle wood I'll actually take. As I've said, the actual trees themselves I'm not touching. They still haven't rectified the sapling drop for the jungle trees yet, so until that gets rectified, I'm not risking it. Which means, unfortunately, the building I had in mind for jungle wood. Yes, hello. Now isn't likely to happen. Look, got no seeds. Sorry. Fascinating. Still got no seeds. Sorry. I am talking to a chicken. Anyway. I did see over here actually when we came through before. Well, it was on boat. It was by boat, but ooh, nice little internal lake there. When we sailed through before, so around the edge of the island, and yeah. Once I show you where I want to go, I will, or well, where I want the portal to end up being, I'll get some armor on. Oh, whoa, wow, huh. That's... oh wow, it's another shipwreck. Okay. Keep that one in mind. I need to catch some more pufferfish and brew some water breathing potions before I even attempt that. Through here, over here, and now we're not far from where I saw a little something. Yeah, little fella, you're not going to be like that. No, you're not. Good. Right, now where is it? 1 sheep, 1 horse. Alright, where are we? Because the other thing I've noticed, especially if I can get out of here, not an overabundance of bees nor beehives, apart from the 3 we got when the update came through. Oh, we're in got some flowers around. Let's see, anything in there? According to that, still too hot in here, so not likely. Well, that's a little unfortunate. And down here, not going much further. Right. Into... 2 sheep. Through here, under here. Up. Okay then. Down here. Nope. I've just realised I also have no torches on me, so oops. Isn't this way then? Never mind. But it does actually give me one good idea, because this is moving further north, I'd like to say. Oh, is that a temple? I'm gonna have a quick swim over there and find out. Or not. So apparently you can't see a thing underwater. Nope, more sea pickles. Ah! There we go, our first bee. That is one big bee. Where's your home, buddy? Where's your home? Yeah, I prefer the normal look for the bees, I have to be honest. While I'm not saying those bees are terrifying or anything, ugh, they're a little unnerving. So I think when it comes to dealing with buzzy bees, their words, not mine. Found the beehive. That's what I was looking for. Anyway, hopefully I can get home before all the mobs spawn in. Hey, you gonna be a good horse? And there's one mob that spawned in. Of course there is. And a spider jockey. Look at that. Not staying around to say hi to a spider jockey. Nuh-uh, not happening. They may be rare, but I am not staying around to shake the proverbial hand with one. And of course there happens to be a witch. So about that spider jockey. See, it's not me who has a problem with the witches on here, they have a problem with me. Which is kind of funny. And where are we headed? Where are we headed? Oh, damn it. Don't you even think about it, I know exactly what's going to happen. Go ride a chicken or something. Go on, go ride a chicken. Right. clearly did not think this one through. Uh-huh. Ooh, hello. No, too dark. And yes, it's as dark for me as it is for you, if not slightly darker. It's the one time I'm glad the spiders actually have glowing eyes. Because, well, you can see them coming. See? Uh-huh. It used to be safe, if not fairly slow to cross water. Now it's not even safe to cross water at night. Or even during the day, really. Thank you. Wow. Oh, another beehive. Huh. I haven't just done a giant circle, have I? Well, looks like the Incy Wincy spider got flushed out again. But yeah, the idea was not near the first, well, the second beehive we found, but near the first one to set up another forward base. But well, I mean, attacking with a zombie. I never thought that would be possible. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. Uh-huh. Yeah, next time I'll remember to bring the torches. Because yes, I am that low. Yes, I am that lost. Actually, it's a prime example on how you can get lost in your own world without any torches. Alright, let's see. 1, 2. Small army of zombies there. Okay, a slightly larger army of zombies over here. Yeah, brr to you too. Thank you. 2 creepers, another zombie. Ow. Seriously, dude, go the hell away from me. Creeper, 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 Enderman, skeleton. Dear. I know what. Let's try avoiding, I don't know, all of them. Zombie, zombie. Uh-huh. Dude, you walked up in front of me. Ow! Come on in. Come on. Come on, you long and lanky basketball player. Come on. You just stay there. Okay then. Hey look, sun's up. Huh. Look behind you. No, seriously dude, look behind you. You try and be a nice guy, you try and warn them. Nah, not happening. You're gonna try and beat me up with a block. Come on in. Look, you started it. Come on. Where are you? Dude, you started this, I didn't. Ow. Thank God for shields. Anyway, as I was saying before, yeah, as I was saying before the Enderman surprise. Let's see now, shall we? Damn, Saul's almost dead. Oh well. How far off track are we? Oh, right, we're that far off. How on earth did I get that turned around? Uh-huh. Well, this is going to be a long one trying to get home. I did say exploring, I just didn't... No, there they are. Never mind. At least I hope they're the same jungle trees. If not, there's more jungle biomes around it than I thought. Uh-huh. This is one of those cases as do as I say, not as I do, or do as I suggest, not as I do. Because, yeah, as I said, I completely forgot the... that's a mushroom forest. What the hell am I doing out this far? Especially with no way home. Anyway. What I may have to do... Ooh! And it is a mushroom. I tell you, when these maps spawn in, they really do surprise you sometimes. I mean, the floating trees, well, they kind of lose their appeal, but the dark oak forests, oh, I love this place. I really do love this place. Hey, there we go. Every every time I go exploring I find something new, and yeah, this is no exception. I mean, sure, this was by accident. And I picked a happy accident, I grant you, but it was still by accident. But this place is... yeah. Those mushrooms were a little bit more, well, strange, almost alien looking, I would say. Yeah, I took a trip right out of Minecraft and ended up in Morrowind, but, you know, I digress. That is just... I didn't think I'd come across a mushroom forest that quick. Or, you know, by episode 22, anyway. I've just had a really stupid idea. I'm going to make myself a boat, pop it in the ocean, and see if I can find where home is. See? Said it was a stupid idea. Right, so... one wooden shovel. Let's spruce boat. And no, I don't have an axe on me this time. Because as I said, I didn't plan on coming out this far. And let's burn sea till I see water. Yeah, sorry, that sounded a lot better in my head. There's a movie quote I like. Let's burn sky. Not movie quote. Sorry, game quote from Knights of the Old Republic 2. Let's burn sky till we see lines. I tried to reimagine it for this instance, but yeah, it kind of doesn't work, unfortunately. Well, found where our ice spikes biome is. Both of them. Huh. That's always nice. And I do, that's another biome I do like, and honestly, if I had more in the way of ways of making the ice, yeah, I would probably build something here as well. I'm not likely to, because as I said, it takes a while to make a lot of well, the blue ice required, really. But look at this place. And yes, I have a dolphin following me. Always handy. Hey Flipper, can you remember the way home? If you say so. No, I don't speak dolphin. It just sounded like over there at the right. That's honestly gorgeous. he says as he sails over a full pod of dolphins there. Yeah, I am kind of lost. Dolphin, you led me astray, I'm lost. Yes, I know I'm lost. Oh, take it. So we're taking a right up here and going straight down, apparently. Sorry this has been a Let's Get Lost with Racer episode, but, well, it's going to happen eventually, right? And the edge of the arc. It's always nice when things like that pop in at the end of that pop in at the edge of render distance. But yeah, as I said, the idea for the expansion was to go where that second beehive was. The problem, I didn't bring any obsidian with me or a flint and steel, so I pretty much have to intentionally get lost in that same direction again. But the one good thing about it, we know it's a couple of hundred blocks away at least. So even if we built the portal underground in the Nether, it should theoretically pop out more or less the same location, if not a little bit further down. And I mean, ultimately, isn't that what we're after? Ow. Please tell me how near my home is. I'll take that as a guess not. There you go, you can see what I mean when I say these sea pickles are actually quite gorgeous. Do you see that? They're almost like in a way they're almost hypnotic when you see them, especially for the first time at a distance. Even if you know what they are, they're still sort of like, you know, wow, aren't they kind of pretty, you know? Go this way. And if you're wondering why I've got the sword in my hand, yes, you do occasionally get boarded by drowned. Which, as you may have wondered, is why there's no dolphins around at the moment. There should be a way, I mean, there doesn't seem to be, but there should be a way of knocking the drowned out of the boat without having to get out of said boat and breaking it. Nope. Around the island tip. So one thing I'd honestly love to see them do. I mean, I know it's good laugh. It's actually allow us to put a torch on the boat, because if you're out like I am at the moment in the evening, you can't see anything. You genuinely can't see anything, and hey, Flipper's back. Hey, Flipper. You helped me get lost, by the way. Ugh. But this is also the downside to the infinite map. It's easy to get lost. Tempted to try and drown that Enderman. He wouldn't be able to hit me. I'm in water. Now that would be funny. And maybe a little extreme, but damn it. You can hit spiders and the like while you're sailing past in a boat. It just takes timing, which comically, as you saw there, I don't have. Yeah, okay, everybody's a critic, I know. Oh, this is silly. This is silly. Don't know what I just picked up, but the rest of it was still silly. Where the... Ah, see what I mean? Get out of it. Damn pirate. Hey, you just stop stealing my bloody boat. Honestly. Bloody pirates. Anyway. Actually, I should say, in this case, dead pirates, but still. And I don't need to pull over. Oh my god, I don't need to pull over and eat because I'm going to die if not. Hang on, why won't it let me... Oh, I've got full health. Huh? Okay. I guess regen is just slow while you're in a boat. I guess, I don't know. Oh, that was awkward. So, yeah. Dealing with pirates. Perhaps I should rename the episode Dealing with Pirates as opposed to getting lost. Right, now where on earth are we? I suppose you could say we're in Minecraft, aren't we? But, you know, it's a little too cliche. We're here, boats. Ah. Right. Yeah, probably not my best. Probably not my best stream thus far. Sorry, guys. We'll have one. I'll have one bad one in this. I just may find a spot, put a chest in it and just well, unfortunately drown, because I don't think I'm going to be able to find our way back home otherwise. Not for the lack of trying, believe me. The only downside is the size of this. Yeah, basically I'm the sort of person you wouldn't want along on a long road trip because I get easily lost. Anything else? Yep, okay. Trying to find anywhere with or without a map, well, yeah, you're kind of seeing that. Hold on a moment. No. Seriously? Well. Now I either really lucked out, or those dolphins weren't lying to me this time. Alright, okay, you weren't lying to me this time. Thank you. Yeah. Probably not what I was... Not what I was expecting to see over there. And sound cuts out. Okay. Right. So you've seen... Actually, this may actually look... Oh. I did all that, and I left the minecart at home, because of course I did. Good job I got another one here, didn't I? Ooh! Ooh, that reminds me. Ooh. If I take the shield off... There you go. You can now see what the rings look like. I didn't get... I haven't finished these off. I think actually finishing the rings off will make it feel more like a almost like a hyper rail, which honestly wasn't the intention. It was a way to get from our main base to the jungle base, which, as you've now seen, we've got the nether path too. We will still use this. It'll just mean I'll be expanding further north and, well, hopefully south. The one further south, I've not actually been far down there, so, you know, that'll be an interesting surprise what's down there. I mean, we know there's a lot of snow down there, so that much is we know. But apart from that, we don't know much. This is something else I changed a few weeks ago. There we go. Added a little tunnel in there. Come underwater. Up. Boom. Fuck you. Now let's see if we can finish that. Almost finish that window off. I think we can. I hope. I hope we can. Under here. Oh, really? I haven't decided what's going in there. The only reason I'm putting windows in there is to... I don't know. Oh, actually. Hello, rabbit. Bye, rabbit. Got an egg for me there, chick? What you stare at me for? See, even the dog agreed with me. Why'd you stare at me for? Anyway, I digress. Hang on, did I still keep the... Okay. Now I'm starting to not feel so bad if I'd have got killed, because I don't even have the iron on me. The horses are still there. I know I showed you all this last week, but doing that has really lightened it up out here. It really has. I'm still not 100% taken with that building. Sorry, that was my... as you just heard, that was my dog sneezing in the background. Oh, dear. Silly boy. Better. And yeah, so that was a experience I wasn't expecting to, as I said, wasn't expecting us to take this, well, the getting lost part anyway. Right. The other thing that comes to mind, there is a lot more mining needed to be done here as well. You know, not just for iron and so on, but dare I say it, even for cobble. So what I may do for the next half an hour or so is probably gather some more cobble up. Huh. What? Because I was so far away, they don't load in. Naturally. Alright, let's get rid of you. You. Keep you. Get rid of you, keep you too. Get rid of the single one. Rotten flesh. Move the carrot to the carrots. Because we already know that, well, if a slime's going to spawn, it's already going to spawn in, so, you know. I have noticed, though, slightly changing the subject here, that my elevator here actually stops here, as opposed to going all the way up. It's, actually quite unnerving. At least I know this is one thing I'm known for is mining. So let's get back to it. Is that their way of saying this? I can hear him, but I can't see him. Okay, that's kind of eerie. Maybe not the right word, but... Oh, itchy nose. Oh, there we go. Right. corner. Boom. Those of you know, I do generally dig out a very big section each time, which isn't actually going to change this time. All it is all going to be cobblestone as opposed to normal stone. Because as you noticed, I took my silk touch pick and actually left it in the nether, so I will go and get that shortly. I may actually do that off stream. I may actually finish this mining off stream, but as I've said before, mining helps me relax. Also helps me. It gives me that time to also chat to you guys. You know. Whether it's being bored as as we ended up there, being boarded by pirates or whatever. I'm sorry, that's the best description of drowned is pirates for the most part. But yeah. Apart from that, most of my streams, as you know, are quite uneventful unless we're in the nether and we're having an argument with a zombie pigman or a ghast, I have noticed though with more with the nether update that gold is actually going to become more and more important again. To trade with the piglins with. I mean, that's not a bad thing actually. If anything, it adds a little bit more in the realm of economics to the game. But the risk is there taking, having to wear gold armor in the nether as it is. Unless they're changing the level of enchantments that at least the gold armor can take, it's going to be very awkward to essentially suggest that wearing gold armor in the nether is a good idea when it's when it's always been one of the weaker armors. Yes, if I remember correctly, can take more enchantments on than even diamond armor, so I'm wondering if they're doing a buff or a rebalance for iron armor. Not iron armor, sorry, gold armor. Do I think that would be anything spectacular? Honestly, no. With netherite being the new endgame armor, it's not likely to be. If anything, that could be why, why piglins are actually being introduced more than to add trading in the nether. It could literally just be to bring more versatility to gold in the game, Which again, as I say, isn't a bad thing. I mean, you look at what we use gold for at the moment, mostly being the likes of powered rails, golden apples, golden carrots, and things like that, and it's actually quite small. Oh, pardon me. Or of course, for beacons. It is very slim. We actually use what we use gold for currently, anyway. I'm hoping that, as I say, that'll change slightly. I mean, I do agree with what I've heard, where um, the recommendation of having netherite armor dyeable, that actually doesn't sound like a bad thing, because it is just grey. Well, greyish anyway. You know, but it wouldn't need to be a dye, but a paint as opposed to a dye, because as you know, you can dye leather armor. So, you know, a paint as opposed to a dye wouldn't actually be a bad thing. You know, instead of using, for argument's sake, just straight lapis, you know, you have to use lapis and water for blue, or you know, the blue, the water representing the it needing to be a liquid as opposed to a soaked in, you know, process like it would be with leather armor. You know, just little things like that, really. I mean, I honestly highly doubt anybody at Mojang will hear my suggestions, which aren't, which I will admit aren't solely my suggestions, but hey, I can hope, can't I? And yeah, I need to go and get some more pickaxes, because this one's about done. So yeah, I mean, it's an idea that's come to mind. I mean, hopefully it won't hurt the game too much. I mean, it's, you know, the game survived a lot so far, so I can't see it hurting it too much with what, you know, what's being put in. But I do have a right to be cautious, you know. But that said, it's a game that, you know, so many of us enjoy playing or watching, or a mixture of the two, or, you know. I tell you what, I would, you know, I've said this before. One thing I would honestly love to see, which isn't likely, but I would honestly love to see some of the mods come to console. You know, like things like oh, I've got to think. You know, things like Bane Miner and things like that, and you know, nothing stupidly overpowered, but you know, there's some that can come over without it hurting the vanilla game. You know, having a mini excuse me, having a mini map, for example, wouldn't hurt. I mean, okay, it would be nice to have that option. Oh no, you know, you've either got to have this or have that, which, you know, would add to the nature of what the game is. You know, just in a way, you know, don't try and almost stop our creativity in a way. You know, it is a great game, and it really is a great game. You know, I was speaking to a few of my friends about it, and I was explaining to them, you know, yes, the game may be blocky, but it's designed in a way where anybody can pick it up and play it. You know, there's no story apart from what you craft yourself. There's no, you know, it's down to what you do yourself in the game, and it doesn't mean, you know, those friends will pick the game up or anything, but try explain it to them in more in that light than, well, it's just a game that's essentially virtual Lego didn't help. You know, that even in that context, it makes more sense because, you know, being able to build what you want, how you want, you know, albeit in, you know, what's it, 1 by 1 by 1 blocks, isn't, you know, it can be quite therapeutic. It can be quite, as I say, for me, quite relaxing. If I get a little stressed, yeah, well, not stressed, that's the wrong way of putting it. Probably a little tense. I'll you know, I'll either switch the game over to peaceful and just go mining for a few hours, which honestly I haven't done for a while. Or, you know, you know, or I'll do other things. I mean, the main thing that I do use if I need to relax, and for those of you who know me, already know what it is something else from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which is Krea's meditation, and it for me it helps. I mean, a friend of mine actually heard me say that, and I was sort of like, really? But it's, you know, what it allows me to do is essentially clear my mind, if you like, and it prevents, as I say again, as I say, for me, quote, creative burnout. So you think about it, once a week, you know, doing something that I enjoy doing, trying to decide what to build or carry on building or change up, or, you know, sometimes you do just need that, well, I suppose that chill, that relax, and, you know, that ends up being what I do. I mean, is it something I always do? No. But it does often help me, as I say, chill out. And you know, I'm glad that for me that it works. You know, if below you guys use other ways to relax or whatever, let me know. It's always nice finding something that, you know, that, as I said, in my case, because I enjoyed playing that game so much, and when that part of the game comes up, I always do. I mean, I always take that time to relax, you know. As funny as it sounds, and even listening to the dialogue from that section, it helps me out a lot. But, you know, more learned people than me have discussed that, I'm sure. But like I say, that's just what I use, you know. it's also, you know, as I see it, a good way to de-stress. I mean, because of how Kreia is through all that, because she's so even-toned, it's easier to, again, this is my opinion, it's easier to just relax. You know, that's probably what helps me relax more. Ow. Oh, really? Getting that relaxed and I get stuck in a hole. There we go. Anyway. So yeah. You know, that's just how things seem to go for me at the moment. Isn't it funny? People pop in, see you're not on a multiplayer server and then leave. Isn't that strange? To be clear though, I mean, I've got nothing against the guys that do the multiplayer stuff, it's just not my thing. I prefer, you know, I was going to say taking my time with a build, but, you know, I prefer building almost my way without the threat of being blown up by anything more than a creeper. You know. I also enjoy talking to you lot, because sometimes talking to you guys actually helps me de-stress a little as well, because it's nice. Again, go away. It's nice getting that little bit of backwards and forwards, you know, the little bit of conversation. You know, some streamers will tell you they won't go longer than, say, 2 or 3 hours if they're actually, if there's no one in stream. But as a few of you guys have realised, I've noticed before, if people are in the stream can go for, in my case, a number of hours. If it's just me, then unfortunately it doesn't, because you run out of things to say. But that said, sometimes it's also a little, it's another thing that's also very therapeutic if you're, you know, having a bad day. Sometimes, especially in my case, sometimes talking to, you know, I'm still talking to you guys even though you're not there to answer me directly, and knowing that eventually, you know, you guys will see the stream, or, you know, well, see the stream when it goes up. You know, as nothing that gets said is, you know, stronger than, well, actually nothing is. There's nothing that strong in my streams. I make sure of that. I don't, you know, I do look at it this way. If, you know, if I had a child, I wouldn't want my child to hear the amount of swearing that I do when I'm talking to my friends. At the same time, you know, my mum doesn't like me swearing, so I'm looking on it. You know, I'm hoping there are parents that sit down with their children and watch my streams. You know, I'm hoping that there are, you know, I know my mum does occasionally watch the streams. I know, you know, my brother always tries to pop in the start of every stream to, you know, see how I am. It's, you know, it's the people those people that know me for me know how much this means to me, as cliche as that sounds. You know, as I've said, as I have said before, you know, gaming in general for me has always been a passion for most of my life. So, you know, when it's something that allows me to uh, express myself, I suppose is the best way of putting it, and do the one thing I love doing the most, obviously I'm going to take it. You know, as those of you who know me well enough know, I've been gaming probably off and on for the best part of, I'd like to say 20 years, probably a little bit longer. So it isn't just a, you know, if it ends up being more than a passion project for me, it'll be something I'll enjoy, because for the most part I respect games as a medium as well as entertainment, you know, as well as multimedia and everything else. I've also learnt, you know, over the years to respect what, you know, the time and dedication and everything that goes into each and every one of the games we enjoy. You know, and I dare say most of the game devs will tell you no game is perfect, no game is flawless, no, you know, it's true. There is no way of making a perfectly flawless game. You know, does that mean we have to basically bite our proverbial bottom lip and accept it? No. But some bugs in certain games, unfortunately, are, you know, aren't uncovered until, you know, us as the player get our hands on it, or they're found and they're working on a fix before the game comes out, which is why we're now getting day one patches. Is, you know, do I agree with that bit? No, I don't, because, you know, I'm used to paying, what was it, at one point, 40 to, this is going back a bit, 40 to 45 pound, or about 50 to $55, I think it works out to. I don't know conversion rates up, but you know, and that being the full game on the disc, no need for, you know, no need for DLC. What was on the disc was on the disc, and you know, and the game was a good. Depend on what the game was. Depend on if it was a 10-hour game, you know, or anything up to a 100-hour game. But that particular side of the coin, I've noticed that is disappearing slowly, and you know, that's why I find myself going back to games like Knights of the Old Republic and you know, Morrowind, even going back to Fallout 3 on occasion, because the storytelling's still there. You know, yeah, as you can probably guess, yes, I do like my driving games, but I also do enjoy a good RPG every now and then. But that's where I butt heads with a few people, because I say a good RPG. You know, now will I do RPGs on this channel? Honestly, hello, Big Green. Get back. Look, yeah, love you too. Go away. Huh. Short answer to RPGs on this channel: I tried to stream Witcher 3, and well, it just went Nope, sorry. So unfortunately, that's the answer to at least the likes of Witcher 3. Skyrim does stream well through my PS4, but at this point, so many people have done Skyrim. I mean, I'm not going to say I won't try and carry the, the build on, but that will only happen with feedback from you guys. Essentially, I'm asking for you guys to work with me here and help us grow this channel. That's all, that's the only input I'm asking for. I'm not asking for anything more than that. Oh, hang on. No, I was right. There. Yeah, and this coming from me personally, it would help give me a direction to take the channel in. As you can see, some of my earlier, some of the earlier content on here being Rage 2 and Days Gone, the second of which I didn't finish, but that was mostly because I was feeling the burnout. If you wish me to go back and finish Days Gone, I mean, I'll gladly do it. The same with finishing off Fallen Order. I didn't finish it, or Terminator Resistance for that matter. But the main reason why I stopped is I wasn't getting any feedback. That honestly is the only reason why I stopped streaming those few games. I mean, I carried on with Rage 2 because I was getting feedback while I was playing it. Minecraft, I continue to get feedback, so I continue making content. But as I said, Minecraft is also one of those games which I would play anyway. I'm just looking for I think the easiest way to put it, I'm just looking for that little bit more inspiration to carry on with other games. Yeah. As you've noticed, I'm getting more tongue-tied, but I think you can understand where I'm coming from. I mean, one of my main things is I don't treat any of you guys as if you're silly or whatever. You guys know, what I want, essentially what I want to do. I've not hidden that from you guys, and I'm not likely to start. But it is also important to me that you guys, are interested in the content I'm willing to put out. I mean, I'll continue to do Minecraft. I mean, I'm not saying I won't, because I will. I'm loving doing Minecraft. As I've said, for me it's a creative outlet. It really is rewarding having people look at what I've built and see how my mind works when it comes to Minecraft and things like that. But that's why do ask you to please let me know if there are any other games you want me to have a look at, or even want me to, or want me to play for the channel. And I'm really am up for doing that. I mean, even something as simple as The Sims, I wouldn't mind playing that either. Again, it was another game I used to love playing as a kid. I've got the base game at the moment. If that's another game you wish to see me play, please do let me know. As always, if you don't speak, I'm not going to know. Or type, as the case may be. I realised that I've realised saying that as I know a few people who can't actually speak, so yeah, that was a little insensitive on my part, but I put my hands up to that. Isn't that strange? Gone through all of this block and not one. Sorry, that was just my elbow that clicked. And not one diamond not one diamond at all. Plenty of iron, plenty of gold, hell, plenty of redstone, but diamonds, sort of like, nah. Well, I think it's that, and I think because I've been mining out the same, the same floor for best part of a couple of months now, maybe even longer. I don't want that down there. I want that down there. It's also not surprising in a way. It's not going to stop me continually mining this floor, because at some point more diamonds are going to drop. It's just a matter of when and how long is it going to take. Right. As we are sitting around the 93-minute mark, this will probably be the last bit I do before I finish the stream. But yeah, with everything that's going on at the moment, take care of yourselves. Remember to do everything you can to stay safe, and yeah. Just remember, my streams are always here, my videos are always here, so, take, yeah. Just, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones while this, even after this thing blows over, we've all got people we're potentially concerned with and everything else, so tell them, essentially tell them how you feel, tell them that sorry to bring the tone down to a somber note, but it is a serious matter, but at the same time, my videos are normally probably a little bit more lively than it currently is, but with what is going on, I think you guys can understand. You know, I've got my family and friends on my mind as much as they've got me on theirs, and I've got you guys on my mind. So, you know, please do, you know, as I said, take the precautions that are needed, and yeah, from myself, Racer, from Steve here and our wrong way, and our world. Stay safe. You know, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you very much. Oh, before I finish signing out, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I did receive a few messages from people saying they weren't receiving notifications when the stream was up, or streams go up, or even when the video goes up. So please, you know, take that in, check to see if that's done. If not, unsub, then resub, and then hit the bell again, and that should let you know when the streams are up and the videos are up. Right. So on that happy note, guys, yeah, have a really good week. Stay safe, you know, and I'll keep you all. I'll see you all. See you all in the next stream. Thank you very much, and yeah, and goodbye.